Hey guys, welcome to Make It Dairy Free. I'm Larisha.
I am Andrew, and today we are taste testing 17 different type of yogurt alternatives.
That's a lot.
Nope. What?
So we remember what it felt like when we started our own vegan journey, and essentially we wanted just to create this video for you guys to help you not only save some money, but also make your life a little bit easier as you ease into this new lifestyle.
No worries, because this is also for our OG vegans as well.
For sure. Each of the 17 yogurts that we found, except for one, are the vanilla flavor, which we thought was like the most popular, plain basic flavor that you could find at the store.
Kind of like the most common one.
Yeah.
All right, so this video is meant to be more of an informative type of video, not really about what one is like better than the next, but more about what you get when you purchase like this product. But just for the sake of having our opinions, what we'll do is in our post, we could probably list like our top 3 that we thought was the best.
Yeah, we'll put that in the caption, the link to their post.
Cool.
With that being said, we are going to go over 4 different things in this video. We are going to be talking about the taste, whether it has like that sweet or that like tart, tangy taste, texture, flavor, and then also we are going to compare it to traditional dairy yogurt.
From what we can remember about traditional dairy-free yogurt, because it has been a while.
And it's always hard. I think that's always been like one of the complaints is that we always kind of forget like what it actually tasted like.
True. But we obviously have eaten that type of yogurt for many years, so I think it might be a little easy for us to roughly remember some of the key things that you get when you eat a yogurt.
Right. And also just to point out that we haven't tried a lot of these, so I think I'm kind of hoping that we find one that we're excited to, it become our favorite or something like that too.
Yeah, one that we'll probably, buy continuously and, go throughout the rest of the future with.
Yes.
All right, nice.
Ready? Let's go. To make this video as informative as possible, we figured we would add some additional information that you would look for when trying to figure out a yogurt. Keep in mind that everyone's taste buds are different, so if you go to purchase some yogurt alternatives based off of our review, maybe just start out with 1 or 2 and not buy a whole lot of the same kind to help ensure that your taste buds aren't broken. The Daiya brand yogurt texture is very thick and the taste is sweet and tangy, and the flavor slightly resembles the taste that you get from some of their other products, but not overwhelmingly. Overall, this one was a bit of a surprise as we would certainly buy it again. Next up is the silk soy and almond yogurts. The soy is thinner like a yogurt, whereas the almond is more of like a pudding consistency. We preferred the soy over the almond and agreed that they were not sweet or tangy and they both needed more vanilla flavor. Chobani resembled cottage cheese at first, almost jelly-like. It was slightly sweet and you can taste the coconut, and there's a little tang, which was surprising with less sugar than the others. Despite the initial texture look, we liked this one, but did think it could have more of a vanilla taste. So Delicious was on the thicker side of the texture again, but the taste seemed very watered down in comparison and was much more tart than the others. We couldn't pinpoint exactly which, but it seemed like there was too much of one ingredient inside that we weren't fond of. Trader Joe's has a coconut and a cashew yogurt. The texture was great on both of these, but the cashew had an overpowering nutty taste, almost like they used roasted cashews instead of raw ones. The coconut was light in flavor and the color was super white. It's definitely one of the better ones. Good Karma had a surprisingly yellow color to it, and it resembled Jell-O a lot. It was very, very tart and almost tasted like it had expired. We even double checked, but it hadn't. The taste on this one just wasn't great, especially with the color and texture too. Vega was super brown and very runny, like a thick milk. The taste goes from tangy to tart in your mouth, and not surprisingly, since this is a protein powder brand and it did have the most protein, there is a chalky taste to it that we didn't prefer in the yogurt, even though we like their protein powder. The Whole Foods 365 brand hit the texture out of the park, but still not a strong vanilla flavor. We didn't think this one was sweet, tart, or tangy, but it definitely has a nutty flavor, but it's not overpowering. Andrew did think that this one was a bit chalky too. With the Follow Your Heart brand, the texture is great and you can definitely taste the coconut in this one. It was almost like having a pina colada. We thought that this one could be described as sweet, tart, and tangy all together, and if you put this one in our tropical smoothie, it would be a sure hit. Next up is the Ripple brand. We had high hopes for this because we actually really like their milk. However, beyond having a good texture, this yogurt fell pretty flat. The color is off-putting being yellow, and this yogurt had neither smelled good nor tasted good. The Lava brand was another we had to double check the date on. It was not smooth in consistency and there were little chunky bits inside. It was insanely tart and the flavor was more savory than anything else. I even said it smelled more like French onion dip than a yogurt. Overall, this was a no. Kite Hill resembled a Greek yogurt texture to us, which we were happy to see. We are obsessed with their ricotta in our homemade vegan lasagna, so we really wanted this to work out and be a fave. Unfortunately, the taste was completely off, and the aftertaste was even worse than the initial taste. We were excited for Nancy's yogurt because it was oat milk based, and we were hoping to provide an allergy-friendly option. However, not only was it chunky, but the smell was completely off, and the taste didn't do it for us whatsoever. Again, we checked the expiration date, we promise. Silk recently added an oat milk yogurt, and again, for our allergy-friendly recommendations, we wanted to like this one. However, it has a super runny consistency, and the taste makes it seem like that consistency is because it's been watered down. It doesn't have a strong flavor of anything. Last of the 17 yogurts that we tried was Forager. Being honest, Andrew has tried this brand before and thought he liked it, but now comparing it against the others, there were brands we prefer more, and he thought there was a soapy taste. It has a great texture, and the cashew flavor is a little strong here. Overall, y'all, this was a hard taste test. We've had fun doing these before, but never did we think we'd dislike so many brands of yogurt, and never did we think Daya would be in the top 5. Click the link in the description to go view who our top 3 brands are and see more of our opinions about each. Comment below and let us know if you think we got it right or wrong. We hope you enjoyed this. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.